Welcome back to BTTH, God's Explainer. Last time, the murderer of the Mu family was vaporized by Xiao Yan's Buddha's Fury Fire Lotus. But not before he pulled a final, horrifying move. He sacrificed his own body to summon a ghost of pure evil, a towering monster made from the tormented souls of 1,000 warriors. Xiao Yan stands alone before this unholy creation, with his allies unconscious and the situation looking grim. So, how does he fight a monster that's literally made of screams and suffering? Does he have what it takes to defeat an enemy that's a full star level above him? This is one of the biggest, covering the end of the battle and the start of a legendary training arc. Buckle up, because we are diving deep into the aftermath of the fight and the incredible power-ups that follow. Let's get into it. The giant wailing ghost, radiating the power of a 4-star Dao Di, looms over the battlefield. It's a mindless engine of destruction, its very presence causing the world around it to wither and die. Xiao Yan, a 3-star Dao Di, is outmatched in raw power. A direct confrontation is suicide. But he's not alone. His master, the Golden Dragon King, has a plan. He's fought this enemy, the Corpse Demon clan, before, and he knows their secrets. He tells Xiao Yan, this isn't just a monster, it's a magic formation. Its weakness is a hidden formation eye on its forehead, but you can't see it yet. You need to create an opening. Xiao Yan understands. This is a boss battle, and he needs to trigger the weak point. He launches a probing attack, a massive, great heaven's good fortune palm infused with his heavenly flame. The ghost swats the palm away like a fly. Its defense is incredible. But the attack wasn't meant to do damage. It was a delivery system. A small wisp of Xiao Yi's milky white flame now clings to the ghost's arm, burning it relentlessly. The ghost roars in agony. It's a creature of pure evil and soul energy, and the purifying nature of the heavenly flame is like acid to it. It's distracted, it's in pain, and that's the opening the Golden Dragon King was waiting for. All right, kid, Jinlong says, my turn. Leave the control of your body to me.
The dragon god is tapping in. Xiao Yan relinquishes control, and his entire demeanor changes. An ancient, powerful, and unbelievably domineering aura erupts from his body. An aura that makes the 4-star ghost seem insignificant in comparison. And what is the Dragon King's grand strategy? A super powerful attack? An ancient dragon's secret art? Nope, it's even better. He's going to defeat this monster with words. He looks up at the wailing faces trapped within the ghost's form, and his voice, amplified by his immense soul power, booms across the battlefield. You were all strong men of my world before you died, he roars. Killed by the demons, and now your souls are being driven by them like cattle. Are you willing? You remember the pain your families and your people suffered at their hands. Are you willing to help the tyrants who destroyed you? Does the dignity of a warrior allow you to do this? It's an absolutely legendary move. He's not fighting the monster, he's appealing to the souls trapped inside it. His powerful words, infused with soul energy, bypass the ghost's control and speak directly to the last remnants of honor and reason within the enslaved spirits. And it works. A wave of resonance ripples through the ghost. The wailing faces begin to roar back, not in pain, but in defiance. Not willing, they seem to scream. They begin to fight back, resisting the demonic control from the inside. The ghost's form becomes unstable, flickering and shaking as the souls, like the scales on a dragon, try to tear themselves free. The monster is literally collapsing from a spiritual mutiny.
With the ghost completely distracted by its internal rebellion, the Golden Dragon King, still in control of Xiao Yan's body, knows it's time to end it. Broken, he commands. He raises a hand and fires a seemingly tiny, insignificant beam of pure white light at the ghost's forehead. But this beam is packed with the ancient, terrifying power of a dragon god. It strikes the hidden formation eye with perfect, pinpoint accuracy. The ghost freezes. The formation is shattered. The creature lets out one last silent scream and begins to fester and dissolve like melting wax. As it falls apart, thousands of souls pour out like a river of light, finally free from their prison. The Dragon King returns control to Xiao Yan, who, without missing a beat, swings his ancient ruler of eternal fire. A massive blade of flame cleaves the last remnants of the ghost in two, shattering the black, spiritual chains that had bound the souls. The liberated souls, numbering in the thousands, are weak and disoriented, but they are overcome with an ecstatic sense of freedom. In the sky, they all turn to face Xiao Yan, and as one, they kneel in a silent, profound gesture of gratitude. Xiao Yan tells them to go, to be free. But they don't move. They know the truth. Their soul origins have been corrupted by demonic energy. They cannot survive for long in the world, and they risk being captured again. So, they make one final, heroic choice. Xiao Yan, understanding their plight, gives them a deep, respectful bow. "Seniors," he says, "our great thousand world is at odds with the evil race. I hope you will help me. I swear I will do my best to protect our world." He offers them a purpose, a way for their sacrifice to mean something. The souls understand. They were warriors in life, and they will be warriors in death. As one, they surge forward, not to attack, but to give. The thousands of souls merge together, condensing into a single, massive, pure white orb of light that pulses with unimaginable soul power. It's a sphere of pure soul origin, the final gift of 1,000 fallen heroes. This is an incredibly powerful and poignant moment. While this is happening, the Golden Dragon King quickly searches the crater where the villain died and finds a secret treasure, the very thing the Mu family was killed for, another plot hook for later. The souls give Xiao Yan their blessing, telling him to absorb their origin and that his destiny will determine how far he goes. Xiao Yan sits, accepting their final gift, ready for the next stage of his evolution.
The battle is over. The isolated space collapses and they are back on the streets of Qingcheng. He awakens the unconscious Yu Ru and gently carries the still comatose King Yuan. Yu Ru is dazed, seeing the massive crater and the lingering devastation. She asks, Xiao Yan, not wanting to explain, that gives a classic, vague hero answer. "I don't know. It just twitched for a bit and then exploded. It's dead now." She doesn't buy it for a second, but with the immediate danger gone, her priority shifts back to her father. They sneak back into the heavily guarded Yue family estate through a side path. Yu Ru tells Xiao Yan that the family is not united, there are internal factions, and her father's illness is a closely guarded secret. They arrive at the patriarch's chambers, where Xiao Yan finally meets Yu Ru's father, Yu, the head of one of Qingcheng's 3 major families and a powerful 5-star Do Di. Yu is a kind but weary man. He explains his condition. Years ago, while hunting a 6-star Do Di level beast called a 9-nether sparrow, he was afflicted by its 9-nether fire. The moment Xiao Yan summons Xiao Yi, Yu's weary eyes light up with hope. "It's really a fire elf," he exclaims. He puts his life in Xiao Yan's hands. The healing process that follows is one of the most intense and delicate procedures we've ever seen. Xiao Yan has to use his soul power as a microscopic scalpel, wrapping a tiny thread of Xiao Yi's flame and guiding it inside Yu's body. He has to bring the flame close enough to his bones to burn away the black fire poison. The level of precision required is insane, and Xiao Yan is still exhausted from his earlier battle. For hours, Xiao Yan painstakingly burns away the poison, sweat pouring down his face. Yu is in agony, his teeth gritted, his whole body shaking from the pain of having a fire literally scouring his bones.
Finally, with one last push, Xiao Yan gathers all the remaining poison into a single point and forces it out. Yu puffs up mouthfuls of black steaming blood. The curse is broken. He's saved. The emotional release is immense. Ru, who had been watching with tears in her eyes, throws herself onto her father, sobbing with joy and relief. It's a beautiful, tender moment, which she then realized Xiao Yan just witnessed. Mortified and blushing, she quickly ushers a tired Xiao Yan out to a guest room so he can rest.
After a much-needed night of rest, Xiao Yan awakens to find the Yue family in the middle of a political purge. Yu, now cured and back to his full peak 5-star Dude power, exposing and punishing a traitorous third elder who had been causing trouble during his illness. Seeing his opportunity, Xiao Yan approaches the grateful patriarch and requests the use of a private training room to enter Seclusion, explaining that the recent battles have brought him to the verge of a breakthrough. Yu, now dressed beautifully and clearly flustered around Xiao Yan, leads him to a secluded stone chamber. She promises to take good care of the still recovering Qing Yuan while he's gone. But just as Xiao Yan is about to step through the door, she musters all her courage and asks the question that's been burning in her mind. "Hey, Xiao Yan, is that girl your wife?" Just casually replies over his shoulder, "She is my younger sister," and closes the door, completely oblivious to the emotional explosion he just caused. Outside, Yu is overjoyed. "Sister," she whispers to herself. She makes a silent vow. "I made a decision. As long as you could cure my father, I would marry you." Inside the training room, Xiao Yan's mind is on one thing and one thing only: power. He begins his retreat. First, he releases the massive orb of soul origin. The golden dragon eye advises him to give it one final purification with Xiao Yi's flame to burn away any lingering negative emotions. After several hours, the orb shrinks but becomes as clear and pure as a crystal, pulsating with unimaginable power. Then the absorption begins. When he finally opens his eyes, he gets the shock of his life. He's staring at himself. He has successfully achieved the next stage of soul cultivation. He has created a soul clone, a perfect physical duplicate of himself with the exact same strength and aura. The Golden Dragon Eye explains the incredible power-up he just received. His soul has officially leveled up from its initial state to the mortal level of the Emperor realm. This one-level jump is so massive that his soul power alone is now comparable to that of a 5-star Dude. And the soul clone is the ultimate expression of this new power. It's a perfect combat partner that grows with him. But Jin Long gives a stark warning. The clone is a literal piece of his soul. If it's ever destroyed, the damage will be fed back to his main body. But
his soul is stronger, his defenses are stronger, and his Do Chi is stronger. Now he needs more firepower. The Golden Dragon King presents him with a new scroll, an immortal rank low-level fighting skill called the 7th layer Breaking the Sky Ruler. This is the next generation of power. The moment Xiao Yan touches the scroll, his mind is pulled into a memory space. He stands in a void before the creator of the technique, a legendary figure known as the 7-footed Immortal. The Immortal explains his creation. It has 7 layers. Each layer is incredibly powerful on its own, but its true power lies in stacking. When all 7 layers are executed in succession and combined into a single strike, the power of this low-level immortal rank fighting skill is equal to a holy rank fighting skill. That's 2 tiers higher. It's a technique that allows him to punch far above his weight class. The vision continues. The 7-footed Immortal provides a demonstration. He stands before a colossal waterfall, wider than a river. He moves, and his speed is so great he leaves afterimages in the air. His ruler glows like the setting sun. He unleashes the attack. Immortal rank fighting skill, 7th layer Breaking the Sky Ruler. The world breaks. A colossal beam of red energy, like a laser from the gods, scythes through the air. It slams into the waterfall, and the waterfall stops. The entire river is cut in half, its flow completely severed for more than 20 seconds. And behind it, carved deep into the solid rock of the cliff face, is a gully over 10 zong long. Xiao Yan's mind is blown. He is left dizzy and speechless, unable to even comprehend the level of destructive power he has just witnessed. The vision of the 7-footed immortal fades, imparting his name one last time.
He is stronger, he is more versatile, and he is now armed with a technique that can shatter his enemy's wildest expectations. The real journey is just beginning, and Xiao Yan is more than ready. What do you think of his new soul clone? How absolutely epic is the 7th layer breaking the Sky Ruler? And what do you think is the deal with that secret treasure the Golden Dragon King picked up from the villain's remains? Let me know everything in the comments. If you loved this absolutely massive deep dive breakdown, please show your support by obliterating that like button, subscribing for more, and ringing that bell, because you will not want to miss what happens when Xiao Yan finally unleashes his new powers on the world. Until next time, keep cultivating.